Greetings, and welcome to the Faust and Films Let's Play channel. My name is Faust, my pronouns are he, him. Joining me as always is my co-host.
Hello, Profano, and I guess, what's that music? What's going on?
Do you see the game?
Yeah, is it the one with the Thrasher?
Yes, it is. The one with the Thrasher.
Cool, yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, I guess my pronouns are she, her now, because now I'm apparently an anime girl in the thumbnails, so I guess I'm she, her from now on. So yeah, those are my pronouns apparently. Hello.
Female assigned.
Is this not a campaign kind of thing?
Oh, did we already introduce ourselves? Should we do it again for real?
Sorry, I don't want the commentary on. Also sounds a bit loud on my end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a campaign thing, but the nice thing about it is that it lets you go at your own pace. So yeah, this has become one of my favorite games for aesthetics and story and voice acting alone. Like, the gameplay is nice.
Good start, Peter.
Sorry, I still don't want the commentary on. Alright.
There we go. Definitely not cliche music.
Yes.
Original soundtrack here.
Yes. They talked about the name of that track. It's used in a lot of the cartoons that inspired it, of course. I think Hanna-Barbera and Chuck Jones.
Is that Patrick Star?
I don't think you should.
Patrick Star? Oh my god.
Yeah.
It looks more like a mix between Patrick and Squidward.
Nonsense. Yeah. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive.
That's me.
I feel like I could.
I'm the little guy.
Like I could. Like I could. Take on the world.
This whole time it's just an advertisement.
Oh, the Thrasher's there.
Look, Hoagie,
Yeah.
it's a hamster.
He's great.
Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
Dissection! Dissection
I
preference!
need that for the
Oh my
band,
god.
Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
That's you.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
Oh, come on.
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison.
I feel like I'm a mix.
It looks like he's brought us a note.
I'm just saying, I think I'm a mix between all of them.
It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both.
You know, which is pretty apropos.
I thought I was free of Dr.
No
Fred
spoilers.
and those crazy Edisons forever. But now, I know that I must go back to the mansion.
Oh no.
I wonder if that was a candid Back to the Future reference.
No! Don't let me, no! They left her back.
Maybe he thinks he's in a movie called Back to the Mansion. He should have winked to the camera. Would have been epic.
Are we the Mansions?
The Mansions?
Are we the Back to the Mansion crew?
Oh, I wish.
What? What are we? Some sort of mansion Bacchus?
Yeah.
Jesse on Breaking Bad.
This really has been a Lemony Snicket series of unfortunate events. I'm sick of all these Star Wars.
I I love when Frodo became the Lord of the Rings. That was cool. I hope he doesn't. I never watched it. I hope he actually does. I hope that's the point of the movie. Because maybe I made an anti-joke right there.
No, he didn't.
Okay, cool. I didn't know who Frodo is. I think he's a pro type, but...
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought when Dobby became the Harry Potter.
What about Harry Potter?
I love when Dobby became the Harry Potter.
Yes.
When Deku became the Academia's hero.
Maybe. Yeah.
When whoever the fuck became the Full Metal
we'll
Alchemist.
Spread out, commando style.
We got
Laverne,
it.
you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
She's creepy.
I've got a show to set up later tonight.
Yeah.
If I'm late,
She's
I don't
great,
get
though.
to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Are we gonna have enough time to comment in between the scenes?
Oh, sure. We have, plenty of time
Okay.
once we,
Okay.
we get to the interactive part. What's nice about this game is that, you're given an interact prompt. There's no need for pixel hunting. Now, the main thing I wanted to talk about this episode is, games we think need sequels or reimaginings or remakes, particularly games that were flawed. One of the main ones that always comes to mind whenever this topic is brought up is LA Noire, which had a ton of potential. I don't know if you played it or know much about it, but it's this...
I know the memes.
Yeah, the doubt meme and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a famous one because it's, one of the biggest flaws with the game is that guessing between... I just wanted to look at that real quick.
Help wanted. Lab assistant. Hard-working moronic drone needed to assist genius with experiments. High school diploma.
Yeah, we get it. But one of the biggest flaws with that game is that the difference between a lie and the doubt prompt is kind of a crapshoot. With a lie, you have to have a specific piece of evidence, to back up what you're saying. But with doubt, you're just, putting pressure on them, playing the bad cop. You know that. Yeah, I think in an ideal game, it would be much more intuitable.
Well, Ace Attorney has like a press mechanic.
A secret passage.
Or you
This
can
is
like
all
press
too easy.
the witness to what the witness is like, I was in the bathroom. Oh, why were you in the bathroom? Is what you can tell them.
How'd you get
Yeah.
upstairs?
And that is, yeah.
Am I
You cannot get a fail
upstairs?
safe from that.
I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
Right,
What's a
so
tentacle?
Oh, just
it doesn't really
something
matter.
I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world.
Sorry, I'm kind of listening to them halfway, but
Good thing you
it doesn't really
told
matter
us
your
that.
skill level when playing
Yeah,
these kinds of
Bernard wanted us to
games,
set them free.
because it's a crapshoot no matter
That stupid.
how
Did you say Bernard?
intelligent you are, and sometimes the developers themselves are
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks,
less
Bernard.
reliable than
Yes, thank you, naive.
your own intuition.
Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Did you want to get into...
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milk toast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity.
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-matic machine and
Sludge
prevent
metal
the
reference?
toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Wait, what was
Isn't
the
it a
Flash?
little late for that,
Thrash metal
Doctor?
reference again?
Of course, that's why
What?
I'll have to do it.
What part was this thrash metal reference?
Yesterday, through the time machine.
No, that's sludge metal.
Oh, sludge metal, got it.
Yeah.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people.
Yeah, this game just radiates charm, that's why I love it so much. Actually, this game, it's pretty suitable that I picked this game because this is actually
I'll be.
a remaster. It used to be very pixelated, which to me doesn't suit the cartoony
Bernard,
aesthetic as
float
well.
over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place
Oh.
Mom and Dad are always talking about.
Yeah, I think that
What could it all mean?
an LA Noire
I don't want to know.
sequel or modern remastering has the potential of being my dream game.
Die. Die. We may not live to see
Yeah.
yesterday.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
I know what you
Dr.
mean.
Fred wouldn't
It
have
really
done
sucks
this
when
if it
games
weren't
with
safe.
multiple choices or
After
those
all,
sort of
he
mechanics
is
are
a
not really well
doctor.
fleshed out.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happens with Fallout 4, isn't it?
I can't
Fallout 4.
believe it.
Yeah, I heard
And
the
they said imitation
the dialogue
diamond
options are really
wasn't good
binary.
enough.
Yeah, they are very binary. You get a couple of prompts as opposed to the rest of the game instead of, you know, getting to choose what you want to do organically. In the same way, I love that gag. Yeah. Did you watch the Animaniacs growing
Mail
up?
order jewels.
no.
What
I don't
happened
think
to
so.
Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a
Animaniacs?
real diamond.
Yeah.
Are they alive?
My dials say
Oh,
that
no,
the
no,
larger
no.
specimen landed 200 years in
You
the
haven't.
past, and
Well-
the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
You see,
I will. As
kinda
soon
raised
as
an
I get a
eyebrow
new
when I saw-
diamond. Then all your buddies have
Sorry.
to do is plug in
I feel like I'm talking over
respective
someone.
chronogons and
It's okay, fine, do it, I don't care.
Yeah.
Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200
But,
years in the past?
I was astonished to find out that they came out the same year, and this one came out actually a few months before it. I don't know, saying
Oh, what?
How are we going to
And
get Hoagie plans?
a few months before the Animaniacs.
Oh, the original game.
They're in this house
Yeah,
somewhere.
exactly.
Okay, okay.
Now what am I
Is
going
that
to
from the
do?
80s?
From the 90s.
I
think they're both from
made myself
1993.
Perfectly clear. Step one.
They both
Same
have.
year,
Find
same year as they
land.
sectioned the summer lane.
Step two.
Ah,
Save world.
so it's the
Step
greatest year of all time, you're
Get
saying.
out of my house. Let's get cracking.
Did you want to bring up your game before
I have some
move on?
I have some games. Some notes I wrote, but I think you should keep going because yours are more detailed.
Okay, yeah.
Like, yeah.
So yeah, modern graphics would really do that game well because detective games more than any other genre, I think, you know, relies on having high graphical fidelity. Sorry, I think that I don't know. Rockstar has a lot of wasted potential with their
I put
sequels.
them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
Another one that comes to mind is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I don't know if you know.
The pirate one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has, a great engine for, a piracy sim, and then they don't really capitalize it by giving it a strong sense of progression or narrative pacing. It's basically, like any other Ubisoft generic sandbox, but with pirates, which is
Watch
like...
Dogs with pirates.
Yeah, it's like fun for 5 or 6 hours, and it quickly becomes tedious.
Yeah, that were the most AAA games are nowadays.
That's the plan.
Yeah, Ubisoft was very prophetic, I'll give them that.
Them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
They sucked before everyone else sucked.
Indeed, well said.
My ingenious super battery design, please.
Go ahead.
Did I ever show you that game, War of the Monsters?
You really flushed them.
War of the Monsters, no.
Yes.
Don't think so.
Down
So,
the toilet.
it's like
No.
a love letter
through
to
time.
B monster
Using the
movies
highly
from the
sophisticated
50s through the
hydrotic
30s.
vortex chamber I've
Wait,
installed in
wait,
each
give me a second.
chronogen. You can flash
Do you
small
check you have enough
inanimate
storage
objects
to record?
each other through
Well,
time.
I used my
Flash small inanimate
my E
objects
drive,
to
which
each
is...
other
Just
through
checking.
time.
Yeah.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me?
You're always checking up on me,
Drat.
like I'm a baby.
Did you hear something?
You are.
No. Let's see if
Fine,
what's
but you-
his name catches on.
You don't have to act like it.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Okay. Come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I thought this
I
game
want
would be
you to
better
pick
for our
up those
format
plans you see in the chronogen, Hoagie.
because
Bring
it gives
them to
us,
Red Edison. He's my
some
great,
breathing
great,
room
great,
when
great,
the
great,
characters are
great,
talking,
great,
and
Yeah,
a lot
we
of
have-
time to stand idle.
great
But,
grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogen.
You were telling me about War of the Monsters?
Okay, if you say so,
Oh, yeah.
Bernard.
it's a PlayStation 2
Good
game where
boy.
you play as one of
Does he
various
have any
monster
experience
ripoffs.
with
yes.
electronics?
Yeah.
Well, I once saw him take
Like a King
3,000
Kong
volts
ripoff or
directly through his
Godzilla
head
ripoff.
without batting an eye.
And it's so
Did he
conceptually
pass out?
amazing as a
Well, he
game
was
to
already
me.
passed out when it
But-
happened.
The game boils down to a bunch
Time
of
for me to
button
save the
mashing,
world, I guess.
like a lot of other fighting games. Where whoever presses the button fastest wins. I just think, and the game only has... The game's longevity is entirely due to how restrictive the leveling system is. Like, when you buy the various monsters for multiplayer. It's, still a lot of fun for its music, which is like a perfect homage to, the classic creature features that it's about. But overall, it's one games that I love the idea of much more than actually playing it.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Should I start with my game selection?
Oh sure, go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, I have a game that I'm actually thinking I wanna bring here sometime. I wanna play it while we record sometime. And that game is Risk of Rain 2.
You're right.
You might be asking, what's your issue with this masterpiece? Well, my issue is the graphics. Risk of Rain 1 has 8-bit graphics, which looks so good, so original. Risk of Rain 2 looks like an asset flip.
What
It
flip?
might be an asset flip.
I don't know what
You know, when you...
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's like you know those really shitty simulator games on Steam, like whatever
Yeah.
simulator, most of them kind of suck. Okay, those games are usually just made with Unity assets.
Right.
Are made like a week or something, and then put to sell, trying to take money off people. That's what it looks like to me. Like, like the graphics look like they were just Unity assets someone took and put into a game, with no, you don't care for artistic choice or well, expression or anything. really. That's why I think of Risk of Rain 2 graphics. I know they're original because like the enemies and the players are clearly
I'm sorry, I was just gonna ask if you can explain a little bit about the game. I'm not really familiar.
So Risk of Rain, both games are what do you call them? Roguelike games.
Yeah.
Where you're supposed to play in one sitting. You know, you can't save or anything. You basically go through levels, through maps, through worlds, if you want to call them that. And at the end of each world, there's a boss you can call whenever you're ready to fight it, and you fight it, and you go to the next world. The game gets progressively harder. You get more enemies, you get more weapons, more upgrades. That's how it works. So the first game is a side scroller. With 8-bit graphics, 2D of course, which looks really good. It's really good artistic style. And then the second game is like a third-person shooter, open world, no, not open world of course, but you can go anywhere in the map itself.
Right.
And yeah, I don't like the graphics at all. I think they're boring. I don't think it looks as good artistically as the first game does. And again, I know they're original because like the monsters are original, the characters are original, they look original, they look good. The gameplay is more fluid, it feels better than the first game. But the graphics are just not something I like. I would like to change the graphics if I could on Risk of Rain 2.
Yeah.
It's a really new game though. It came out like 8 years ago? No, not 8 years ago. 6 maybe, I think. So yeah, it's not old at all.
Right.
I mean, to be fair, I'm judging Risk of Rain 1 based on the remaster. so maybe Risk of Rain 1 original graphics were bad. I don't remember that. I played it, but I don't remember how they were. But yeah, Risk of Rain 2s, I don't really dig them, like at all. Yeah, next episode, I'll play the game and I'll show you while I remind it.
That sounds fun. I'm looking forward to it. Butt crack. He's a plumber.
Okay, let's play a little of the game though. But yeah, do that.
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil.
Is the doctor like immortal or something?
I'm sorry?
Is the doctor like immortal?
Oh no, he's his great grandfather, remember? I'm sorry, I can't picture what song you're parodying.
An immortal song? You know?
Oh, derp.
Abath?
Yep. I thought that might have been in the joke you were making, but I couldn't place it. It sounded kind of thrashy the way you were singing it.
Okay. So, moving on. Well, I was thinking, I'm sure you've heard of Spec Ops: The Line.
Oh yes, I have.
And there's this very valid criticism many people make that, there's a scene, I'm not gonna spoil it, there's a scene where they make you feel like you did something terrible. But you're forced to do it, you can't just not do it. So many people, most people dislike that, the way they handle that, because they make you do something horrible or feel bad about it, but you have no choice because the game forced you to do it. Your character does feel, of course your character's auto playing for it, your character can feel all the negative emotions he wants, but you really didn't do anything.
So yeah, in a way it's sort of a less polished version of the thing that Metal Gear Solid 3 did, where it gives you the choice of killing them, even though it doesn't explicitly tell you not to, or tell you that there is a choice. Because, the less conscious you are if you're making a choice, the more it reflects your personality, really. Like, if you're giving non-lethal options in that game, I think it would suit its message much better.
Yeah, there are other parts of Spec Ops: The Line that handle that well. For example, there's a part where one of your companions gets killed by civilians, and you can choose to open fire at them. They're standing there staring at you, and you can either leave or open fire at them. That's an actual choice you can make. But the game I don't think the game mentions it ever if you do that. So yeah, I don't think they handled well the whole guilt thing. Everyone think is kind of mishandled. And another thing I like to add, which I don't know.
Where am I gonna put it?
Wait, did we talk about Spec of the Line already? Because I feel like we did.
We did talk about it before, but I don't think we really talked about what changes we would make to it.
Because I feel like did I talk about the ending? I feel like I talked about the ending here. Or am I mistaken?
I think you talked a bit about it. I'm not sure.
God. Yeah, the ending. There's also the thing about the ending where you made the good choice. The good ending is fake. It fades into white instead of fading into black. Meaning that it was all a dream or something like that.
Do I need a spoiler warning for this episode or nah?
No. I'm just saying that.
Where am I gonna
You
put it?
don't even pick up on it if you're just playing it. I saw people mention it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the good ending's fake. That's it. That's the gist of it. So, do you have any? I have some more notes. Do you have anything to show me in the game?
Anything to show you in this game?
Yeah. Do we have dialogue incoming or something?
Relatively soon, but no, you don't have to worry about it. But one thing is the gameplay to Spec Ops the Line is a bit generic. I know it's not supposed to be groundbreaking or reinvent the wheel, but
yeah.
One thing that was interesting about it is the sand and how you can use it to your advantage. I haven't really seen that in a game since.
I don't remember that.
Well, yeah, you can like burst windows behind the guards and crush them under dunes of sand.
Right. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, I wish that there was more of that, and like you could make the sand even more fluent with, modern processing. I mean, it feels like devs care more about what something looks like than how it interacts with the game world, but I think there's definitely potential in making that change to having more realistic sand physics.
Yeah, it's true that a remaster should also try to change the gameplay a little. I can agree with that. I enjoyed the gameplay though. I really enjoyed that game. That's a really good game.
Yeah,
I had lots of fun with it.
I don't hate the gameplay. I just wish that there was more of it. More of what
I feel like
does new.
If I played it today, I would feel a little different about it. Cause I was kind of pissed at the civilians for killing my teammate, my buddy. But then I realized, okay, so we're like we're like in fucking, we're American soldiers in like fucking Iran or some shit. I don't know what. I forgot. Dubai, yeah, in Dubai. I guess kind of invaders here. I don't remember the law for it. But yeah, maybe I feel a little different about the story playing as an adult now. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. We have the potential to talk to George Washington, if you want.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yes?
Love his voice.
Whoa, you're like George Washington. Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
Ooh.
Does Mrs. Washington know you wear so much makeup?
One must wear makeup when one receives the phenomenal amount of media attention that I do. It's quite likely that I'll be president soon, Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president?
What do you think?
The one with the trees?
Depends on how many cherry trees you've chopped down.
Well, I am quite the adept tree cutter. Men still tell tales of my youthful prowess.
One thing I like about this game is that the dialogue is actually part of the problem solving.
Yeah. Make him cut it. Yeah.
Which one would you answer?
The first one, right?
Would you give me a demonstration?
I don't see why I should.
Oh, it was the other one. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta challenge him.
Okay.
I've been thinking about what...
Pondering the great truth.
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut
That's
down
a low
a tree
stakes
to save
bet.
your grandmother.
Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry
Low
tree
stakes, you're
nearby.
right.
But as you can see, there... Oh, well, what do you know? There is a cherry tree out there.
See, it used to be a
Well,
kumquat
let's go
tree.
chop the sucker down.
Then I painted it.
Yeah, I know that. I saw that.
I said
Wow,
come
one
down
cut.
from there at once.
Yeah.
Try to understand. I'm stuck in this.
I don't think time works that way,
Ah,
but okay.
it does.
Voila.
You're quite a man.
Yes, I know.
Oh no.
Have we all experienced the past, present, and future at the same time?
Yeah, that's a little weird actually.
But anyway,
Uh,
what were we on about anyway? Oh yeah, Spec Ops: The Line.
Ah.
I dig third-person cover-based shooters. I don't
me
think.
too.
I don't enjoy Uncharted that much, but I think that Spec Ops: The Line itself was an interesting take on it, and yeah, despite everything, I do enjoy the Order 1886 for what it was. You remember that game?
No.
It was like
no. By name, I think, yeah. I
it was,
remember hearing about it.
yeah, PS4 launch title. It's all gray and had Nikola Tesla. Okay, what should I do now? Ah, yes.
Get me.
I might keep
out
yapping
of
about
here.
games, so.
I haven't done anything.
Oh.
Well, you must have done something or you wouldn't be here now, would you? You'd be out in the lobby with your tentacle owner, getting dressed up for the human show.
Owner? No one owns me.
Gosh, no owner, you say? Well, don't worry about it. I'm sure someone will come adopt you before we have to put you to sleep.
Damn
Oh,
that
she's like a little
Dr.
bunny.
Fred.
Hey, she knows the Edison family motto.
You gonna kill him?
I can't get to the Chronogon from here.
That'd be funny.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Ha,
Classic.
that's a good one. Imagine a human using a bathroom. Come on, let's take a walk. Okay, human, do your business.
You had another game, right? You wanted to refer to?
I have a couple. I have some games which have a technical. I mean, no, not technical, but like things that would change on a technical level, not much artistic. So I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave that for later if you have the time.
It's attached to the Chronogon. It's attached to the Chronogon.
Do you know what game? You always. You cannot play without mods, basically.
Yeah.
That game is.
There's something in the Chronogon.
So the
Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2.
you can't play it without mods.
I never been invited to play that game with someone who didn't send me like a 20 or 30 mod pack to download beforehand.
Right.
so apparently, yeah, I like the original game, but I guess some people think it's not enough. Maybe it's an update on graphics and stuff. Yeah, more than most are of course memes, you know, like oh yeah, Shrek for the tank or something. But yeah, I mean.
So as
Yeah,
soon as
I
Hoagie
will
gets
actually
that
agree that
back-
Left 4 Dead is a little update, did I say? Except with Half-Life, of course, because Half-Life is like a one-time game thing. And also you have Black Mesa, which is a Half-Life remake, isn't it?
Right.
And
So
your
you have
friend
that.
in the future
Yeah, Left 4
needs
Dead, we
power
had Back 4
too,
Blood,
if
which
she's
was
still
similar.
alive.
Same devs, I think. Or
Alive?
Yeah, no, this is what caught my attention. Anytime someone invites me to play Left 4 Dead, they maybe download like 40 mods or something. Otherwise they can't play it without those. So I guess that's something to take into account. And I would like to plug the most perfect game from an artistic standpoint that I know, which is Sunless Sea.
Ah, Sunless Sea. I played
Sunless
that.
Sea. You play that. I recommend it to you. It's a really lesser known. Honestly, I want to know if I should call it a roguelike, because it kind of isn't a roguelike.
It's called a roguelite, isn't it?
It's not either.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's a game where if you die, I mean, you can like save though. You can have saves if you want to, so it's kind of like XCOM in that way. Because
Right.
in XCOM you can actually fail and lose everything, right? And if you have Iron Man mode on, you cannot get anything back. It's like a long campaign, which you can save normally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you disable Iron Man mode in Sunless Sea, and save at your will. It's not really a roguelike anymore. So I won't say it is one. Yeah, but I think I won't change a single thing about that game. Many people say the combat is kind of lackluster,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have to agree, but I don't mind. I like the way the combat works in that game.
You're still talking about Sunless Sea, right?
Yeah, Sunless Sea, of course.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to the combat yet, is the only thing. But yeah. Yeah, like I've never been forced to.
Yeah, the storytelling's great, the music is amazing.
Yeah,
the world is incredible visually.
That game was very impressive atmospherically. I agree with a lot of your.
If someone tells you games aren't, show them that game. And they're still taking, shoot them in the head.
Oh my god, yes. I totally agree with that.
That game is such a masterpiece from an artistic point of view. Yeah, the gameplay might not be perfect for some people, but I don't mind. I think it's the perfect roguelike, if you're gonna call it that, or at least that the perfect single player experience you can have.
Yeah. Have you?
There's so many things to discover, so many things to look at, so many things to do. What do you say?
I'm sorry, I was gonna bring up Dredge if you've looked into that game at all.
Dredge?
Dredge.
Oh yeah, I know the one. Yeah. With the
Bernard, what are you doing up here?
Yeah. No, I haven't played it.
couldn't stop Purple, and he's gonna go
Yeah,
out
it's
and
an
conquer the
interesting
world,
take on
and I'm
the
afraid of
same
what
kind
he'll
of
do if he
concept,
catches
but
me. If
a lot more
Dr. Fred doesn't find me
casualized.
first.
I think that it's
does
not
that answer
as
your question?
immersive as Sunless Sea.
Yeah. Hey.
What's up, Bernard?
Yeah, well, no. Yeah, I just love the grim. I just love games with grim atmosphere, dark, with really depressing music, or at least mysterious music. Those are great. I love the Sunless Sea soundtrack. I'm so pissed that it's not on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
But I listen to that every single day.
And
it's perfect for you.
what was your main point of contention with that game? What do you think it could do better?
Nothing.
Nothing. You think it's absolutely
Nothing.
perfect?
No, yeah. I broke the. I'm sorry. I broke the prompt here. No, trying to do better. I wouldn't know. Thinking, some people think the combat's lackluster, so maybe that. Well, I don't think.
Do you think that the combat fits into the ethos at all, or do you think it should just be, the terror should derive from other?
I think it's a Kingdom Come Deliverance case, where the combat might not be entertaining by itself. When you add it to the atmosphere, it feels good. It fits. It really fits.
Greater than the sum of its parts, so they say.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah. Good luck in saving the world, B-Man.
B-Man.
I love this guy. Ooh, should we listen to some copyrighted music?
No.
I don't think it's copyrighted actually, but you don't have to listen to it.
I mean, it should be fine, right? Unless you're trying to monetize the video, I think it should be fine.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Now that's what I call thrash metal.
Yeah. Depressive, suicidal thrash metal right there.
Oh yeah.
Whew.
So another game. This is more about gameplay thing than art again. But again, I think that fixed itself.
Yeah.
And revived the multiplayer thanks to it. It's Rainbow Six Siege.
Right.
A tactical shooter by Ubisoft from 2016. No, 15. which many of us got bored of it, and many people stopped playing. And they made some changes that kind of made the game have more of a casual appeal. So it's not just tryhards playing it. Yeah, I think I was pointing about is that if you play the game, you will play against people who like play it every single day, or tryhards, because those are the only people enjoying the game at that point. So the things they made, for example, they made a more elaborate pinging system. You know when you like ping something to your teammates. Now you can actually ping from the cameras, which back in the day you had to like rely on either a ping that told the enemy player that a camera was pinging them, which made them destroy it, of course, or a ping which or you speaking on voice chat, which was difficult with language differences, and sometimes you feel like it, you know. So they really
perhaps these are your keys.
They really fixed the game with stuff like that.
Where?
They also made a.
Hey, thanks, pal. Keep the crowbar.
I love this Jack Nicholson sounding guy.
They also removed some
around this many keys.
But
maybe
sometimes the game had like spawn killing was like a mechanic you could use in the game out. Like you were defending, you will run out and kill an attacker before they can even move the keyboard. not move the keyboard. Like if the attacker stay AFK for like 2 seconds, they would die basically, because you could just run up to them and kill them easily. So they changed that as well. Again, that's more appealing to tryhards than anything.
I think it's locked.
So they made it more casual in that regard. There's also the casual mode now, because with like your defense are already kind of set up, and you already know, you're attacking. You already know what the bombs are that you have to defuse. You defuse bomb. You don't plan them. You defuse them in this game. So again, they made the casual mode really more casual. You also have like a quick play stuff, which is different than casual, which is like deathmatch mode. I haven't really played that, but yeah, they made the game more appealing to the average human being.
The average human being.
Yeah, instead of just pro gamers. Yeah.
Instead of pro gamers like me.
Pro gamers.
That's what you sound like.
So they made the game more appealing to people like me who thrash at it, and not cool, not good at it. I think the game really managed to reimagine itself. Not that much, but a bit. Just let's try hard. Let's have core. Let's not pretending they are armor or anything. Let's not pretending they are like an actual tactical shooter. I've been really enjoying playing that game. I accidentally bought carbohydrated water instead of just normal water. And, it sucks. I just got it.
What is it?
It should be carbohydrated water. What do you call it? Like water?
Carbonated water.
Carbonated, that's it. Yeah. It's disgusting.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle
Really,
Guy.
I love it.
It's about
I think us Americans are, I don't know, very used to it by now.
It's popular here as well.
But you've never had it before?
I have had it, but I suck
Mr.
it
Tentacle
out.
Guy.
I hate it. It sucks. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I bought it on accident.
I don't feel so good. I think I'm going to throw up all over.
Uh-oh. Time to visit Dr. Tentacle.
Well, what have we here?
That's the England flag.
I feel pukey.
A what flag?
Indeed.
The England flag
now,
in the background.
Still.
Oh yeah, you're
Are
right.
you gonna use your scalpel?
Yeah, I think the Red Cross is copyrighted. That's why they use.
Darn.
Yes.
Oh no, wait, that's actually the Red. That is the Red Cross. Weird.
What? What?
I think
Just as I suspected.
What?
There's
What?
nothing wrong with you, human.
What a letdown.
Well, I'm late for the show. I'll send your keeper back for you.
I think I went over a lot of what I wanted to talk about.
Sit.
We were
Stay.
very thorough, very
Good boy.
early. That's fine with me.
can't get to the Chronogon from here.
I used to think you had to backtrack to the Chronogon.
You don't?
No, you don't. For every other character, you could just pick it up and place it there. And my first time playing through, I had to backtrack constantly. It's so annoying.
Why should you walk like that?
She's crazy.
Did you get a free sandwich with that hat?
He's so pissed.
Yeah.
So we talk about games way too much. What anime do you think needs an reimagining?
I'm taking you back to the
What anime? That's a good question. I can't think of too many.
Sort of tentacle disguise.
All of them? Music?
I can't think of too many animes aside from Bleach that I ended up regretting watching.
You regret watching Bleach?
Yeah, do you know about it?
You who, Mr.
I know it's like a
Tentacle
classic.
Guy?
What?
It's just so full of filler.
Oh.
I have to
Yeah,
go
you
to
gotta skip some of those, I guess.
Yeah.
Kinda like Naruto.
Okay, human, do your business.
I know, I value being able to condense your plot. But anyway. Right. Okay, let's see.
I really like the premise of this game.
Yeah, it's something I... Sorry, go on.
I just don't like the graphics.
You don't? Well, it is
I'm Gen Z, I don't like this.
Is it that it's too framey?
No, I don't know, it gives me bad memories.
Bad memories?
It feels eerie, it feels upsetting in some way.
I think I kind of know what you're talking about, like Ren and Stimpy-ish, where it's, you know, kind of marketed towards kids, but it has jokes that no kid would like because it's too adult.
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
What I love
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
What I love about the art direction is that there are no right angles or
What's the current brainstorm from our
straight
fickle
lines.
founding fathers?
Everything's either curved or skewed, which almost evokes kind of fish-eye lens look. Ooh.
We need a baby in a leather bikini, of course.
We need a babe in a leather bikini swinging a broad axe.
It's funny because it's true.
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do
funny because
anything
it's,
just to have it over with.
Beast in Black reference.
Yes.
Pattern on the table, and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
I guess time travel is real. Predicted Beast in Black.
That was easy.
Yeah. I'm kind of speed running this game because I became so familiar with it.
What do you enjoy about replaying a game like this?
I just enjoy the ambiance, you know?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't like it. I don't know, it's uncanny, yeah.
Uncanny Valley-esque.
Yeah. Hold me.
Oh, you're a very sensitive boy.
I'll use the Chronogon.
Well, that's weird, don't say that.
Oh, poor baby.
Oh, can you give me a pat in the head?
Oh, of course, honey. You want some milk?
For what? That's my concern. I mean, sure.
The LALR compiler is constructed by the following.
I do find his voice acting to be weird.
Develop a rigorous elective grammar.
Hello, good
If the elements have NP completeness,
He
the
sort of
20
sounds like
factor can be ignored.
Hank Hill's voice actor trying to sound like a teen.
Have you heard of Anthrax's Cogina Marsh? Very good song.
Where am I gonna put it?
Have you heard of Creator's Phantom Antichrist? I really like it.
My favorite band
Yeah.
is Municipal Waste. How did you know? Oh, wait.
He's in a band, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Not a thrash band though. He's more of a rocker stereotype. I don't think that the thrasher stereotype was mainstream yet.
I'd rather not.
Actually, I can't think of.
Is a thrasher stereotype mainstream now?
Oh, perhaps.
Has it ever been? I guess Muscle Man from
Oh yeah,
from
regular show.
Regular show, like a thrash stereotype. Because there's in TV Tropes, there's an article for Metalhead Stereotype, and they mention Muscle Man. And yeah, he really is like a thrasher, basically.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let's see, TV Tropes, Metalhead. I'll read some, get some, okay, so when I read anime, music, film. Video game. Let's see.
Hey, boy, you missed the party.
Wait, in Stellaris.
You and the clown were
Stellaris
having a
by
party?
Paradox Games.
Oh no, last night.
Apparently, there's a extremely rare chance for a Star Nation to have a metalhead personality.
I tell you,
Strong,
we nobody
industrious,
good
and insanely
salesmen know
aggressive.
how to have
Having
a
aggressiveness
good
and bravery
time.
ratings of 10, when the likes of fanatical purifiers of the Barbarian Swarm are ranked at 2 or 3.
Kid.
Quote unquote, metal. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Now just
That's why-
calm down for a second.
Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice, apparently. What? Which one is this one? Is it like a third one? Oh, it's the one with the other guy. There's also Ibuki from Danganronpa. I showed you her song already. That's in game. It's like a song she wrote. It's like really. I think it was like doom metalish.
I don't think you showed me.
I did, but like it was ages. What else do we have here? Brutal Legend of Collision.
Have you played that game?
No, I know it.
It seems like your thing, because you like Jack Black, right?
Well, kinda.
I don't know, you seemed pretty defensive when I said he wasn't funny.
Oh, what? I'm going to murder you.
Ah! Nice black screen.
What do you think is not funny?
I don't know,
Thank you.
I think I've seen too many of his movies that I've become kind of embittered towards him. He is the kind of guy you'll be obsessed with as a kid. Let's see.
Web original, Western animation, web animation, video games. Western animation?
You're looking at
Metalocalypse? Well, Metalocalypse is obvious.
Are you looking at TV
Beavis and-
tropes?
Yeah, Beavis and Butthead.
Oh yeah, Beavis and Butthead, of course. They're big Metallica guys, aren't they?
Automan. From The
Automan?
Simpsons.
Oh yes, Automan. I forgot his last name.
Yeah, me too.
Man, all these bands are always ripping off Judas Priest.
Really funny character.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big superman, yeah. Yeah, Muscle Man's here, yeah.
I can't. It's stuck. It's already open.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't shower, has a loud voice.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that was the inspiration, or just rockers in general? I mean, that would be my two guesses. It could just be, dude bro stereotype.
I mean, but rock fans nowadays are kind of just they look like the guy. They look like the guy in the game right now. That's what rock fans look nowadays. Like, I mean, have you looked at I don't know, Tom York? Do you think Tom York looks like a muscle man?
Mm-hmm.
Do I know you?
Like for rock bands, only the really old ones who still keep their aesthetic look like that.
Kidnapped your
Right.
hamster, broke into your
You will
piggy
make a
bank?
rock fan look like the guy from the game.
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
The metal
but
one.
I can't remember much about that.
And nowadays,
anyway.
it's
My
just kinda rock fans.
psychotherapist.
Just everyone's a rock fan right nowadays. Well, it might still be that. I don't know.
Does it have anything? Well,
Yeah,
hope I
they kind of back in the day they kind of were like the same fashion, sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but when rock became mainstream, it's kind of like you have to show you're a rocker.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit. How you feeling?
Actually, my dad. This is completely unrelated. But my dad worked in a bank at some point when he was younger. And like the guy.
I'm sorry
What
to
do you
do
call
that
him?
to you, little fella.
Oh god, manager. The bank manager. He was a metalhead.
Oh really?
Yeah, and there was once where there was like a robbery, or like a robbery attempt in the middle of the night, and the bank manager had to arrive to the bank in his. He was dressed up. He went to see Sepultura.
Oh really?
Sepultura. Yeah, he had to go back just dressed like that, like with his long hair and the shirt and everything.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
well, that's what he was. Yeah. So basically, he just wore a suit and tied his hair and hid his tattoos when he was at the bank, but when he wasn't.
Ew,
Yeah.
it's soaking wet.
so that's funny. Yeah, because TV Tropes mentions like the white collar metalhead who wears band shades beneath their work clothes and some other shades.
Except for those beef squigglies I got.
Is the rough metal equivalent of the corporate goth. Yeah, doesn't matter, but yeah, that's why it made me think of it.
It's a corporate goth now.
I don't know what that is.
1968.
Corporate goth. I assume it's the same thing. Well, it's also kind of, it's not metal, but it's this is an anime, this shoujo anime called Horimiya. It's a love anime. Horimiya. It's just a love story with a guy and a girl. So original. But like the guy, he has this thing where in school, he wears glasses. He wears his hair built long. He wears a suit, everything. Not suit, like school clothes. And when he leaves school, he like puts his hair in a ponytail, and you can see he has like tattoos all over and piercings and stuff. He's not a metalhead, but that was the thing. That's how the first thing that they do. He's do with the girl is the girl actually sees. She's a classmate of his, of course, and she's the first one to actually see where he wears all those clothes all the time because his tattoos and his piercings and stuff. That's how the romance starts because she knows his secret. You can say. Very good anime, by the way. I loved it. I never quite watched I never quite finished the second season. I think the second season is it's kind of all over the place because the first season was supposed to be all of it, so they kind of had the whole story in it. And the second season is like some things they quote unquote forgot. They didn't actually forget. They just didn't put them in. But yeah, it's like some scenes they did in anime before.
Whew.
So I didn't really finish it. But yeah, it's a really good anime, and it adds to that thing about living like a double life in how you dress, 100% to people. Well, no, I was saying this kind of ties into gender identity a little, but I'm not gonna talk about that. That's what do I fucking know, right? But yeah, it's something some people who haven't come out to all their acquaintances can probably relate to as well. But yeah. Anyway, we're here for an hour already. I don't know if you have anything else to talk about.
Not really. I think that maybe it was kind of misguided for me to pick a game with a lot of dialogue for something.
I been thinking that from the first minute I saw what you picked.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, my bad. You're a little bit more quick on the draw than I am, Ben.
It's fine.
But anyway, despite everything, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. My name has been Faust.
I mean, as long as people enjoy the game, I'm telling you, the graphics are really eerie to me. They're really jarring, so I can't really enjoy what I'm looking at right now. But people do it, it's great. It was a great experience. Has been, will be, and still
This
is.
game is pretty famous for its graphics, and I personally find it very endearing. But
do not criticize Jack Black, please.
This, but anyway, my name has been Faust.
And don't say Sunless Sea is in a big game. That's it. Bye.